Hello, how are you? Today I brought an amazing recipe for your breakfast and your afternoon snack. It only has 2 ingredients and it is super versatile, serving as a sweet or savory option for you to enhance however you like. It doesn't contain any type of flour, no gluten, no eggs. So if you've run out of eggs or if you don't eat eggs, you're going to love it. It doesn't contain any type of oil, margarine, butter. You're going to love it. It's very practical to make. It's economical and the whole family will adore it. Stay until the end. You won't want to miss it. Look, before we start, I want to remind you that the ingredients, there are only 2, but they will be listed below with the correct quantities so you can replicate it at home. Take the opportunity and write to me if for your afternoon snack, you usually eat something sweet or savory. If you feel like eating something more seasoned, something sweeter, I would love to see your comments, so write that for me down here. The first ingredient we're going to put here to blend in the blender, which by the way is a blender recipe, is very easy, will be my milk. I am using skimmed cow's milk, but remember that if you want to substitute it with any type of plant-based milk, you can, especially if you have allergies or intolerances, or if you don't consume milk on a daily basis. Remember that I even have a playlist here with plant-based milk recipes. I'll leave it down below in the description. In my playlist, there's oat milk, coconut milk, almond milk, peanut milk, banana milk, sesame milk. There's a lot of milk there. I'll leave it down below in the description for you. The second ingredient is rolled oats, which we are going to blend here. Remember that oats are an excellent source of carbohydrates because their glycemic index is lower, because they contain soluble and insoluble fiber, which helps slow down the absorption of these carbohydrates. It ensures that their absorption into the bloodstream is effective. This is good for those who want to control blood sugar, but it's also great for those who want to lose weight because we already know that insulin spikes promote fat accumulation, especially in the central visceral abdominal region, and oats can help complementarily with this. This fiber also helps to excrete part of the cholesterol in the feces, in addition to having beta-glucan, which helps control cholesterol. So oats are wonderful. They also have protein, making it a very balanced meal. I will add it here to my jar. Let me do it this way so nothing spills out. This jar is actually my blender, so I will blend this until it becomes more homogeneous and then we will finish. If you haven't checked it out yet, take a look at my playlist of breakfast and afternoon snack recipes. I have many delicious recipes and I have a playlist of recipes with oats, which I will leave down here in the description. And if you like recipes with few ingredients that are cheap and easy, give it a like so I know, and I'll bring more recipes like this for you. Let's go. So I took my frying pan, greased it with a little olive oil here, and I'm going to put about half of this batter. And I'll wait for it to cook because it's really quick on low heat. It doesn't need to be very hot. And in a little while, I'll come back to show you how it turned out. Hold on, I'll be right back. Look, the batter is great. It's already quite loose. And it only took about 4 minutes. It was really quick. So now you just wait for the shade you want for the pancake. I'm not even going to flip it to the other side because it might break. I think when it's not necessary, when it's this thin, I don't like to flip it. But if you want to flip it, you can do it at home. Look, it's quite loose. Look, so it really made 2. This first one here, I've already folded. See, it's very flexible. And I brought this other one here so you can see how it turns out. Look at that beautiful color. I didn't flip it to the other side just to be sure, but actually it's incredibly easy for you to handle and fill because you're definitely not going to eat this plain. So I'm even going to put both of them on the same plate to make them look nice. And now let's get something to finish off these delights. It can be sweet, it can be savory. So tell me here how you would do it, what you would put in them to finish them off. Look, to finish, I took a bit of peanut butter and melted it in the microwave with a little coconut oil. Remember that my peanut butter recipe already has sweetener. I'll leave it down here for you. Of course, you can use something else if you want. So I want to know your idea. I even have a playlist of fruit jams and others for mayonnaise, spreads, pâté, cheeses. It depends on what you like. Look, I'm going to cut a piece right now so we can absolutely try it. Make it, you're really going to love it. Look, the dough turns out incredible, so very thin and just delicious. Make it. Also, take a look at my playlist of delicious pancake and crepe recipes. There are many other great ideas there, so I'll leave it down here for you. Remember to like the video because that helps me a lot, and share it with those who will enjoy it and those who need it. Let's expand this chain of goodness together. That's what I want here with the channel. Let's taste it. It really looks like a crepe, that thin crepe. Make it and you will love it. See you next time. Bye.